Hi everyone. Today I am here with Rapolas. He's a worldwide designer. So why I'm saying worldwide, he's very famous. He will answer this. He will tell you why. But I'm very happy to have him here because I have some questions and I believe his answer will inspire you. So hi Rapolas, how are you?
Hi, Simge. Hi, Simge. Great. Thank you very much. Glad to be here.
Yeah, it's great to see you. Rapolos joined 3D Experience World event 2019. He was on the main stage with his beautiful design, his guitar. And then I just saw him, he got a big award from Taiwan out of 8,000 designers. So I said, okay, Rapolos, let's meet because I know many students needs to hear your story. Thank you to accepting my request and be here with us.
Yeah.
So why don't you start talking about you, who you are, how you started to design? Can you please talk about a little bit yourself?
Yeah, so mainly I'm like from the site, if you would look through the internet, or something like this, it's written that I am industrial designer. I'm working in that professional field for many years. But I cannot say that I am just a designer. I love playing guitars. I love to travel. I love expeditions, and I love to go and meet new people. And it's more like connection in between the peoples and then creating something out of it. So it's more like a design thinking methods what I am using. And yeah, maybe it's industrial designer, maybe it's creator that I can talk about myself. I do not have that one word. Also a musician, maybe. A lot of things in one, but trying to be more like a creative person who looks through some different kind of perspectives.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you just started to interview with very inspirational word because you just said I'm just not a designer because everything inspired me. You know, even the people who you met inspire you for your design. I think is great because what it says to students, they should look around. They shouldn't just look what they are doing. So it's a great point. Thank you very much. But I wonder who inspire you to be a designer? I mean, someone, inspire you during your journey.
Yeah, the journey, I can see that the journey started in my childhood. Um, it came out that I born in a well-known artist family, but the family was and is more related to the traditional art scene. So it's, like painters, actors, not many architects or engineers. It's more traditional art scene. And like living in that family, I was thinking how to be a more, I'm saying this as a joke, but more down to earth guy. Not very bohemian stylish, not very, so like not in the cosmos thinking, but more down to earth guy who sees the problems, maybe try to solve them, maybe try to connect some different things. And always I was fascinated by the things that you can create and other people can use them and can use in the terms of helping them to go through the day, to go through life, to help others, for example in medicine, for example in nature exploration, or a lot of kind of things. And I remember that my grandfather till now he has a huge studio of art. He's painting with oil colors there, and making some beautiful big huge arts there. But always when I was coming to his studio, I see that he was like using the drill machine and some sandpapers, and he was always building something to help him to make his life better, to make his life more easy. And it came out, of course, from laziness, I guess. Design is sometimes it's like it's like a laziness experience where you come up with some ideas that could help you in your daily life. So through my small days, I've started to create some things together with him. Of course, it started from toys, building some objects from wood, from metal, just by hand, together, and firstly sketching on the paper. So yeah, and this process came to actually nowadays. So I am not, totally changed from my childhood till now. I am doing the same things, just maybe in different scale, in different for different people, maybe kind of people, not just by myself.
Yeah, actually, what you just said, we were sketching when you were a kid. Now you are using, I know, Solidworks and 3D Experience platform. I
Yeah.
also wonder how you met Solidworks and the platform, and how do you design your beautiful guitars with that after all sketching your childhood?
Yeah, so I cannot say that I left the sketching, because the sketching thing, the paper and the pencil is very important in
Mhm.
creator world and day, and you need always to observe straightly. If you have an iPad, if you have, or some other notebook, or something else, you can sketch. So in digital sketching or on the paper, it's very just important for a creator itself to do that every day. But how I met the SolidWorks, I've met them by learning in Art Academy of Vilnius Art Academy, Lithuania. So I finished the bachelor and master's there in industrial design. And I remember around second grade of bachelor, there was like a company, INRE, from Lithuania, your good friends. They managed to have a collaboration together with the Art Academy, and that was like those first year. It was like 2010, 2012, something like this in that period. And I've just met first time the SolidWorks as a program, and I needed to have my ideas go to the 3D world. And it was the first, actually, the 3D program that helped me to go straight to manufacturing. And we had like nice workshops with some CNC machines and with some other machines, but especially the CNC machine helped to test your ideas quickly and in 3D space. So SolidWorks was the best, and is actually till nowadays the nicest program to have that very easily, saving time and making that very accurately. So yeah, I started from there, and I'm using till now with my team. So it's, yeah, graduating each year and being this.
Ah, it's great. So I wonder how has the technology influenced your creative process? Because yeah, you use technology, but I'm sure you use SolidWorks, but I'm sure you have other stuff to create your design in your design process.
Yeah, so technology nowadays are erupting pretty fast, and it's actually scary thing, and at the moment very inspiring. And being a creator, it's like a huge dedication for us to create something that could help, not just destroy. So, for example, there is a huge, like artificial intelligence boom now, and a lot of our people are
Yes.
speaking about that. Um, but I mean, technology can help you in many ways. It can help you to save time. It can help you to inspire to work with different materials that you never known you can work before, and in some different kind of levels, in some different sculptural things, in like especially 3D modeling things. You can test that very quickly with technology, and I like that mostly from this perspective, that you don't need to go to workshops and work for 3 days to have that wooden body, for example, like here, like guitar. You can just test it in the computer, in the screen. You can see that in a couple of minutes if you are good at, and yeah, you have that result. But using the technology in the right way is good. It could inspire you in many ways, but also it could, I don't want to say destroy the creative process. I just want to say that it can help to erupt more of your creative process. But being a creator, it's important to be not reliable totally on the technology side of you. I mean, you should study art or engineering, and maybe when you are studying art and engineering and connecting those two things, you have unlimited possibilities. And technology can help you to build, to improve it, like enormously. You can have that broad view when you have that two parts joined together. Yeah.
Yeah, it's amazing. So I also want to congratulate you on your award. It's the Golden Pin Design award. So can you please tell us this award a little bit? Because I know you went to Taiwan and it was out of 8,000 people, you won the award. What is that award and what did you do to win it, and which design you submit and then you won? So can you please give us a little bit information about this competition?
Yeah, so Golden Pin Design Award is one of the biggest Asia market award in all over the world. So 8,000 participants from all over the world, including US, Hong Kong, China, India, Europe, so all continents, including like huge companies like HP, Asus, Nespresso, or like etc. But it's this award, it's more for product designers, for graphic designers, for package designers, for interior designers, not just for product and engineering. And it was a huge honor to be invited from Lithuania as an association of design, and to fulfill the form of Golden Pin Design Award like a year ago, or half a year ago, and to show and represent Lithuania from the design perspective. And I've done that first time. Lithuania actually went to this award first time, and yeah, we won.
It's amazing. How did you feel? Were you expecting to win, or because you just talk about all the products, all the companies, well-known companies? So were you expecting to win, or it was kind of surprise, or because I'm not saying that your product is amazing.
Thank you.
But I wonder how did you feel? Because when I saw you with the award, I can't tell you how I was happy. I was like, oh my God, this is amazing. So
Thank
I
you.
wonder, how did you feel?
It was perfect. I didn't knew that until I went on the scene to get the award from the economy vice president of Taiwan. So it was a huge honor to do that. I needed to talk on the scene for like a minute and a half. I didn't knew that I won, so I didn't prepare the talk. So I said that I won Lithuania rock and roll, and guys.
Oh my God, that's amazing.
You can actually look that in Golden Pin YouTube channel. It's a huge award with 3 hours of celebration there with 3 bands, and it's like I don't know, Grammy Award ceremony actually, and it was actually a Grammy Award ceremony just in design field. Yeah, so the design that I've uploaded to the contest was named the Infinite Fretless Drop Lava Drops from Lava Drops collection. So here you can see a base model. All others are sold out now, but it was like a connection of my old design, the fretless model, which I've presented actually at 2014 in also the Solidworks World. And my newest design, the Infinite Shape, together. So the Infinite Shape, what is it known for? So it has the aircraft grade aluminum alloy. It's a resonance module that is crafted from a solid block of aluminum, which helps for the instrument to have that note resonation for a very long time. And it's a good combination together with the warmth of different kind of woods, including maple, including mahogany woods. And that combination creates the balance of the sound, but also the electronics itself, they help to improve the resonance of the guitar. So we have that unlimited possibilities in the guitar and variations of tone possibilities. In our page, you can see that guitar, or social media, you can see that guitar also with no frets. So it's a fretless also model. So you can use that for different kinds of Asian style music, or for example, classical music like violin, like contrabass, like double bass or something like this. So you can be inspired by microtones, and those microtones can lead you to a variety of different creative processes.
Beautiful.
So
I'm a huge fan of your products, of your design, because when I go to Lava Drop's Instagram page, I can see all the colors, picture. It is so creative. I really like it. So this new model is like out of the box, because you know everyone, all the designer wants to be different, and
yeah.
you are different with your design, and you are in a you are in a guitar industry, the design industry. It's like everyone has an idea, everyone has a different design, but you are totally becoming different compared to others. So
It's more about that. I never wanted to be a copy paster. I love, you know,
this
to
is the
be.
point.
Yeah, I wanted to be a guy who creates something new, like process, like emotions, like to create emotions itself. It's very important for me being a creator, a designer, like you can call me like in any word, but yeah, creating emotions through musical instrument helps to make people happy, to inspire them, to open new horizons of creativity. And for me as a creator is my main task to do that. And looking through the companies of the guitar industry, a lot of guitar industry companies are copying them, the main companies that was invented like 50, 100 years ago. They're just doing copy pastes, just maybe sometimes in different materials, in maybe a better quality or the same quality or maybe less quality. But my point of view is we are living once in a lifetime. Why not to create something new and to leave to this world something that you can lead to other generations, to your kids, to your family, or just to give to others. Yeah, and that comes from inspiration from nature. So Lava Drops is totally connected with inspiration from nature. And I was teaching students for like 3 years of industrial design, and my main point was always to look through all the possibilities, all the surroundings that inspires you. And nature is the best thing that can give to you, because in nature you have no straight lines, you have all curves, and each curve can inspire you to create something different. And combining with other technologies, you can create something very, very unusual that is not seeable in everyday life. Yeah, so that's why Lava Drops came to this idea and stick till nowadays, and maybe have that uniqueness. And also the Lava Drops is not just drops, it's like a drop shape. I don't know how to show you, but it's
Yeah,
like
we can see that.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's a drop shape. And all the models, like we have like 4 models of guitars, um a bit slightly different from each other, but the idea of silhouette of the drop, it unites every aspect of this brand.
Amazing. So I wonder, how do you see the future? Because now, you know, you are using, you know, all the solutions and everything, but what students should expect from the future, from the product design point of view?
I don't know if they need to expect. I think they need to actually be humble. To be humble, to be humble in creative process, to look for new ways, because there's a huge market now, a huge contest in product design area. But as I mentioned, there's a lot of copy paste one from each other. And as technology are growing really fast, we do not have time to create and spend a lot of time sketching new ideas. So we need to create, to release, to create, to release. And in those terms of conditions, you need to have methodology, to have some new techniques, how you can implement new designs very easily, very quickly. And that's why I'm always promoting the nature perspective, because nature, as I mentioned, you have that all fulfillment there. Just you need to combine different things which are not combinable. I don't know, it's
No,
the
no,
word.
I think it's very clear. It's
Not,
very
not
clear.
not connectable things in and try to connect them. And there's some tasks, some nice things to do, but I love to create by this perspective. Then you can create something totally new, totally innovative maybe, and invent something new. Yeah, I
Is
don't know
there
if I.
anything, is there anything you say, "Oh, I wish I knew this when I start to design this stuff"? then we can help the new designers that, with that.
I think the thing that the first design that you sketch or you create, it's not the best design. I think I learned this task while I was studying in art academy, and it helped me to create more in the future. So you need to sketch a lot. You don't need to be a lover of your first love. I don't know. It's not in the love sphere, like with humans, but it's more in your creative process. So don't stick to your first idea. Have that brainstorm for a couple of days. Try to repeat that with some time frames and with some timeouts. Go out, go talk with friends. Not talk about design, just talk about problems, or maybe not problems, how you need to solve, because design is not just about solving problems. It's more about process, about how to connect people with each other, how to connect animals with animals, or animals with humans, or nowadays, world is changing, and we need to react to that. So you need to be humble, you need to look around, and that's why it helped me to create more ideas, not stick to one idea, just create 30 ideas, 50 ideas, pick one, and then you will see that the first idea that you wanted to release was actually totally the worst idea that you could have in the future.
No, it's a great advice. Thank you. So, Rapolas, I was witness to one of your, the nice moment in your life, because you were on the stage at 2019 of 3D Experience World event. You were talking to 6,000 people about Lava Drops. I think it was a great moment. And then you got this award. And also because I'm following you, and then I see that you met some famous people who played your guitar. So can you give us a couple of names who play your guitars?
Yeah. So through that time, there was many many different worldwide stars that I've met in exhibitions, through some special meetings, or just ordering. They ordered my guitar. So I've created guitar for Jack White from White Stripes. I've met Stevie Morse from Deep Purple, who played with the Black Amber job guitar that I've created from 50 million years old amberstone, from melted amberstone from the Baltic Sea. Tommy Emmanuel, one of the greatest acoustic guitar players in the world. Dominic Miller, Sting guitarist, a great guy, perfect musician. So we had that connection, and talked through some many, like instrument is like a connection. So it's, the music is also it's about the connection. So when you're talking with these guys, sometimes you're playing with them, sometimes you're just talking about the instrument, sometimes you're just building them an instrument, and when you're building the instrument, you're not talking what type of wood you will pick or what color. You're more talking about the sense of and trying to get the sense of that person, and try to implement that sense, that story of that person in your creative process, by creating him a piece of instruments. But yeah, there was many, like, I don't know. I have some collectors who cannot actually play, but they have a huge collection of Lava Drops guitars, and many other guitars. They cannot live without the guitars. It's more like a state of art. It's more like a state of art process, not just by playing, but more like you are taming your personality inside this instrument. For example, Sean McKee, Emmy-nominated composer who played with band Yes, and one of the members of Frank Zappa. He now owns the guitar, the fretless Lava Drop, that won also the Golden Pin Design Award. So you can look through in the internet and hear how this instrument is being played. Yeah, so
These are all beautiful stories. It's amazing. So, and we are looking forward to hear from you. I'm sure in the next coming years you will have more award and stories. I'm sure we will come together again to continue this nice interview. But for today, thank you very much for your time. Before we say bye, do you want to say something last to students? You know, just maybe a couple of word you have for them.
Yeah, I just what I mentioned maybe before, stay humble, don't rely on your first sketch. You can do better, always you can do better. Just love your work, but observe everything and try to look in small details, because not the big picture is important, but very small details makes also the big difference in the end result. So seek for perfection and go to nature. Just breathe the air and try to touch those not straight lines. They will inspire you. Yeah.
Thank you very much, Rapolas, for your time. This beautiful advices for students. I hope I see you again. Thank you.
I hope you too. Thank you very much.
Thank you.